Hi mga kawawmat, in this video we will discuss the subsets of a line. So our objective, we will define, identify, and name the subsets of a line. So let's recall the concept of a line. So again, pag sinabi nating line, it is a straight, continuous arrangement of infinitely many points. Its length is infinite, it extends infinitely in two directions, and it has no thickness. Okay. So halimbawa ito. So nag-e-extend siya. Okay? So tatandaan that the arrowheads symbolizes infinity. So yung arrowheads na yan po ang nagsasabi sa atin na infinite yon, yung direction na yon. Okay? So kapag meron tayong arrowheads, that means infinite. So again, a line is named by a single lowercase script letter. So ito po ay nabanggit na natin sa first tutorial natin, yung previous tutorial natin. So it is named using a single lowercase script letter. So kung meron tayong figure na to, we can name this using line D or in symbol. Ito po, gagamitan natin siya ng symbol. Ganito po siya. So, ang symbol din po niya ay line. Okay? Nilalagay po natin siya sa taas. Okay. So, and this is one way of naming a line. Another way is by using any 2 points. So, kapag points, ibig sabihin, it must be capital. Okay? Capital letters po dapat kasi point yan eh. Pag sinabi natin point, dapat capital letter. So, kung gagamitin natin o ini-name natin ang line natin using 2 points, dapat parehong capital letters yon kasi point. So, this figure can also be called as line AB or line BA. Okay? Or in symbol, ito po siya, line AB or line BA. So, kapag nilagay na po natin itong symbol, no need to write the word. Okay? There's no need to write the word if you will be using the symbol for a line. Okay. So again, a line is named by using lowercase script letters. So ito po, line D, or by using any 2 points on a line. So this is also line AB or line BA. Okay. So since we will be discussing the subsets of a line, so dapat alam muna natin ang concept ng line. Okay? So let's proceed to the subsets of a line. So, dapat ang line natin kahit papano meron siyang 2 points. Okay? So, 2 points determine a line. So, we cannot have a line kung wala siyang at least 2 points. Okay? So, dapat meron tayong kahit papano 2 points dyan. Kasi 2 points determine a line. Kasi if it's only 1, that is just a point. We cannot form a line there. Okay? So, let's proceed to the subsets of a line. So, pag sinabi nating subset, ibig sabihin, itong mga subsets na to ay manggagaling dun sa line natin. Okay? So, itong mga subsets na to, ibig sabihin, part siya ng line kasi subset eh. Okay? Kung babalikan nyo yung concept natin ng set, pag sinabing subset, saan ba siya nanggagaling? Dun sa kabuuan. Okay? So, kagaya nito, line. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, itong mga subsets na to ay makikita po natin sa line. So, let's have the first subset. Okay? So, kagaya nito. So, this is your line. Kunin natin yung isang subset. Ito po siya. So, ito pong subset na to ay tinatawag nating line segment. Okay. So, itong line segment na to at based on the figure, kung titingnan nyo yung figure, ano bang itsura niya? So, a line segment is a part of a line consisting 2 endpoints and all the points in between. So, pag sinabi nating line segment, part siya ng line. Makikita mo siya sa line, okay? Makikita po natin ito sa line na kung saan meron siyang 2 endpoints. So, ibig sabihin, ang length niya ay definite. Okay? Hindi siya nag-e-extend. Okay? So, masusukat natin ito. So, pag sinabi nating line segment, ang pinakatatandaan lang po natin dyan ay meron po siyang 2 endpoints. So, it is definite. Okay? So, ang points niya lang po, since 2 endpoints, ang tanging points niya lang ay yung dalawang endpoints and all the points in between. So, meron po tayong mga points dyan. Marami rin po yan. Yun nga lang, kahit marami pong points dito sa pagitan nila, meron po silang end. Okay, hanggang dito lang po at hanggang dyan lang po. Yun po ang line segment. Tatandaan na pag sinabi nating line segment, it has two endpoints. Okay, yun po ang pinaka idea po ng line segment. So, the line segment given the figure may be called line segment AB or line segment BA. Okay? So, kapag line segment po, kung tatandaan nyo po yung symbol natin ng line, okay, yung nilalagay natin sa taas ng ating name, ay line mismo kapag line. Pero kapag line segment na po, since a part of a line siya, na meron siyang dalawang endpoint, ang symbol niya rin po ay merong dalawang endpoint. Ayan po, guhit lang po siya. Wala dapat arrow kasi hindi po siya line. Okay? Part of a line lang po ito. So, yung symbol natin sa line, merong dalawang arrow. Huwag po tayo malilito sa mga symbols po natin. Pag line po, may dalawang arrow. Kapag line segment, wala po siyang arrow. Okay? So, kapag walang arrow, ibig sabihin, endpoint po itong dalawang to. Okay? So, kung ano yung figure, yun yung symbol niya. Okay? So, dito sa figure natin, ang line segment mo natin is AB, or pwede mo rin siyang tawagin na line segment BA. So, kapag tinanong po tayo, what is the name of the line segment? Line segment AB or line segment BA. Pareho lang po yun. Okay. So, kapag tinanong tayo, what are the endpoints? Okay, so ang endpoint po natin, madali lang po yan, A and B. Okay, since meron tayong dalawang endpoints sa line segment, ibig sabihin, yung endpoints niya ay A and B. Okay? And, suppose that the length of this line segment is 4 cm. Halimbawa, the measure of this line segment is 4 cm, 4 centimeters. So, we will write this as AB is equal to 4 cm. As you can see, nawala po yung symbol natin dito sa taas. Okay? Tatandaan that the symbol above the letters was removed because we are referring to its measurement. So, ibig sabihin, kapag ang kinukuha natin ay measure po ng line segment, wala po dapat tayong symbol dito sa taas. Okay? So, kapag measure na po ang pinag-uusapan, measure po ng line segment, we have to remove the symbol above your endpoints o yung line segment mo. Okay? So, tatandaan po yan ha. When we are referring to its measurement, please do remove the symbol dito po sa ating endpoints. Okay? O sa line segment natin. Tatanggalan po natin siya ng symbol po dito kapag meron na po tayong measures. Okay? So, I have here a figure. So, sige nga po. What are the line segments given by the figure? So, I have here points A, B, and C. Okay? So, consistent tayo ha, na kapag points po, lagi po siyang capital letter. Okay? So, the line segments are line segment AB, line segment BC, and line segment AC. Okay. So, given this figure, meron po tayong tatlong line segment. AB, line segment BC, and line segment AC. Okay. Now, halimbawa, meron pa tayong isang point dito. So, nagdagdag ng isang point. So, ano-ano ang mga line segment natin dyan? So, the line segments are yung kanina. So, AB, BC, AC. Kaya lang po, meron pong nadagdag na isang point. So, madadagdagan po ang ating line segment. So, meron na tayong CD, BD, and AD. Okay. Paano tayo makakasigurado na tama yung bilang ng line segments na nakukuha natin? O paano natin ma-check na Kagaya nito, 6 ang line segments niya. Paano tayo makakasigurado na 6 lang talaga ang line segments niya? Okay? Or paano natin malalaman na kapag 3 points ang given sa line, ang line segments niya ay 3 lang. Kapag 4 points ang given sa line, ang line segments niya ay 6 lang. Paano natin malalaman? You can make use of this formula. So for us to determine the number of line segments, you can make use of the quotient of n times the quantity of n minus 1 and 2. Okay? So pwede mo itong gamitin. N times n minus 1 over 2. Ano ba tong n na to? Yung n natin, that is the number of points in the given line. So kung ilan yung points mo, yun po ang ilalagay natin dito. Okay? So, etong 4 points na to, meron tayong nakuha na 6 na line segment. Okay? So, i-check nga natin kung 6 nga siya. So, ito po ay 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 4 ang ilalagay natin dito sa n. So, we will have 4 times the quantity of 4 minus 1. So, ilalagay po natin yung 4 dito at 4 dito since we have 4 points. So, dapat ang magiging result nito ay 6 kasi 6 ito na nakuha natin. So, let us solve. So, 4 times 3, this is 4 minus 1, that is 3. So, 4 times 3, that is 12. Divided by 2, we have 6 line segments. So, na-check natin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, we have 6 line segments. So, ibig sabihin, tama yung nakuha natin. Okay? So, ganun lang po. Para ma-check mo kung tama na yung bilang ng line segments na nakuha mo, you can make use of this formula para malaman mo kung ilan ba dapat ang line segments na makukuha kung ilan yung points mo given dun sa line. Okay? So, paano para hindi tayo malito sa paglista ng ating mga line segments? Magsimula ka dito, AB, AC, AD. Okay? And then follow mo next dito, BC, BD, and then CD. Okay? So, ganun lang po para wala po tayong naiwan. Ang AB po is the same as BA. So, wag na po natin ilagay ulit si AB tapos BA. Okay? Count as 1 lang po yun. So, we have 6 line segments. Okay. So, I have here points with its coordinates. Okay. So, for us to find the measure, so we are talking about the measures here. So, for us to find the measure, we have to solve for the absolute value of the difference of its coordinates. Okay. So, kapag kinukuha natin yung measure ng ating line segment, kinukuha po natin yung absolute value. Tandaan po, absolute value po nung difference nung coordinates nila. Halimbawa, so the coordinate of H, point H is negative 6. And then the coordinate of point E is negative 3. Okay? So therefore, i-enclose mo po siya sa absolute value. So negative 6, kunin mo yung difference nila, negative 6 minus negative 3, so this will become negative 6 plus, kasi negative, positive yan. So, negative 6 plus 3, that will become negative 3. Kunin mo po yung absolute value niyan, so the measure of segment HE is 3. Okay? So, the measure of segment HE is 3. Next, so the coordinate of H is negative 6 and A is negative 1. So for us to find the measure of segment HA, so we have to subtract the absolute value of its coordinates. So let's have negative 6 minus negative 1. So this will become plus. So negative 6 plus 1, and that is negative 5. So the absolute value of negative 5 is 5. Therefore, line segment HA is equal to 5. Next. So I have here E is negative 3 and A is negative 1. So your E is negative 3 and then your A is negative 1. So let us subtract. So negative 3, do not forget to get the absolute value. So negative 3 minus negative 1. So this will become plus. So negative 3 plus 1. And that is negative 2. So find the absolute value of negative 2. That is 2. Okay? So EA is equal to 2. Okay, so as you can see, 1, 2. Okay. Next. So for A, we have the coordinates of negative 1 and 1 for R. Okay. So therefore, negative 1 minus 1. So this will become negative 2 and the absolute value of negative 2 is 2. So AR is 2. And R, so the coordinate of R is 1 and 40 it's 6. So 1 minus 6, that is negative 5. And the absolute value of negative 5 is 5. Okay. So these are the measures of the line segments given by the figure. So HE is equal to 3. And then HA is equal to 5. EA is equal to 2. AR is equal to 2 and RT is equal to 5. Okay. So I have here HA is equal to 5, RT is equal to 5, EA is equal to 2, and AR is equal to 2. So ito yung nakuha natin kanina. Now, ano ba itong mga to? Kung mapapansin ninyo, meron pare-pareho sila. Okay? Meron silang kapareho. Ano bang tawag natin kapag ganito na merong mga measures na pareho sila or equal? Okay? So, two segments having the same measure or length are said to be congruent segments. So, we can only consider segments that are congruent if and only if their measures are equal. Okay? So, kung mapapansin ninyo dito sa ating sinolve kanina ng mga coordinates, di ba? Kinuha natin yung coordinates and then we try to solve for its measure, yung kanyang sukat. Okay? So, ito po yung nakuha natin. Now, HA, so as you can see, HA is equal to RT. Why? Kasi pareho silang 5 ang measure. Okay? So, kapag equal po sila, we can say, sabi nga po, two segments are said to be congruent. Masasabi lang po natin congruent sila kapag same measure sila. So, since same measure ito and they are equal, therefore, they are congruent segments. So, si HA and RT, since they are equal, we can say that line segment HA is congruent to line segment RT. Okay? Okay, so as you can see, nagpalit tayo ng symbol. So kapag congruent na po ang term natin, hindi na po ito ang symbol na gagamitin natin. We will be using this. So para siyang equal na merong alon sa taas. Okay? Bakit kaya ganun ang symbol niya? Kasi nga po, sabi ko nga po kanina, para maging congruent sila, dapat equal muna sila. So as you can see, meron siyang equal na sign. Kasi nga po, para maging congruent sila, dapat equal muna sila. Hindi natin sila pwedeng tawagin na congruent segments if they are not equal. So paano mo sasabihin equal sila? So dapat pareho sila ng measure. Paano mo sasabihin congruent sila? So, dapat maipakita mo muna na equal sila ng measures. Kasi para masabi natin congruent segments, they must have the same measure. Now, if you will be looking at the segments, kung titingnan nyo, kapag equal sign, wala po yung symbol natin dito sa taas. Kasi nga po, kagaya ng binanggit ko kanina, when we are referring to its measure, hindi po tayo maglalagay ng symbol dito. Okay? Kapag equals, so ibig sabihin equals, we are referring to its measure, so wala po tayong symbol dyan. Pero kapag congruent na to po, maglalagay na po tayo ng symbol dyan. Okay? So, meron pa tayong isa. Later, I will explain why. So, I also have EA is equal to AR kasi as you can see, they both have a measures of 2. Okay? So, pareho silang 2. So, therefore, they are also congruent segments. Okay? So, kung congruent segments sila, therefore, a line segment EA is congruent to line segment AR. Okay? Line segment EA is congruent to line segment AR. Okay. So, sabi ko nga po, bakit naglalagay tayo ng symbol kapag congruent at kapag wala naman kapag equals? So, this symbol is referring to the figures. So, ito po, ginagamit natin ito kapag dinedescribe natin yung figures when we are comparing figures. Okay. So, sasabihin lang natin na they are congruent if they are equal. Okay? So hindi ang congruent hindi siya nagsusukat. Okay? Ang equal sign, ito po yung ang kinukuha niya po ay measures. So measures ng figures. Kaya ang equal sign, ginagamit po natin siya kapag ang kinukuha natin ay measures. Kapag equal na sila, then we can say that they are congruent. Okay? Now, take note, kapag measures po ang pinag-uusapan, we will remove, tatanggalin po natin yung symbol po ng line segment dito sa taas. Okay? But since, pag congruent, since it is referring to the figures, meron po siyang line segment na symbol sa taas dito sa mga segments natin. Okay? Now, another way of naming or paano ba natin malalaman na congruent sila. So, congruent segments can be illustrated using tick lines. Okay? So, pwede mong gamitan ng tick lines. Ito yung tinatawag nating tick lines or marks. Okay? So, pag meron kayong nakitang figure tapos may mga tick lines siya, may guhit siya, that means that the measures, ibig sabihin, ang measure po nito ay kapareho nito. So, ito at ito congruent. Okay? So, ito rin po, since pareho nga sila, ibig sabihin, ang measure nito at measure nito ay equal. So, ibig sabihin, they are congruent. Again, we cannot say that they are congruent segments if the measures are not equal. So, dapat pareho muna yung measure nila para masabi natin congruent. Okay? So, given this figure, the double marks mean that line segment EL is congruent to line segment VO. Okay? So, EL, VO. Next, the single marks mean that line segment LO is congruent to line segment EV. So, yun po this is another way of showing that the segments are congruent. You can make use of marks or tick lines. Okay, so another subset of a line is, okay, so ito po siya. Another subset of a line aside from line segment is array. Okay, so what is array? So as you can see, it is also a part of a line with only one endpoint. So ang difference niya sa line segment, ang line segment hanggang dito. Ang line segment may dalawang endpoints. Okay? Pero pag sinabi nating ray, meron lang po siyang isang endpoint and yung isa ay infinite. Okay? So yung isang point mo ay papunta siya sa infinite direction. So isang endpoint and extending in only one direction. Ulitin ko, ang line segment may dalawang endpoint natatapos. Ang ray po, isa lang po ang endpoint niya, papunta sa infinite direction. Okay, so paano natin siya papangalanan? So array is named with its endpoint first. So, kapag nag-name tayo ng ray, lagi po tayong magsisimula sa endpoint. So, kung ano yung endpoint niya, dun po dapat tayo magsisimula. Okay? Followed by another point on the ray. So, given this figure, this can be named as ray AB. Now, tingnan nyo po yung ating symbol. Kapag line, dalawang arrow. Okay? Kapag line segment, wala siyang arrow. Kapag ray, isa lang po yung arrow niya. Okay. Ang arrow niya ay lagi pong nasa kanan. Ang endpoint po lagi ang nasa unahan. Kaya nga po sabi dito, array is named with its endpoint first. Kaya ang symbol niya ganun din. Endpoint muna bago yung infinite direction. So sabi ko nga, ang symbol po ng ating mga subsets ay kung ano mismo yung figure. Okay? So, kapag line, 2 arrowheads. Kapag endpoint, dalawang endpoint po siya, wala siyang arrow. Kapag ray naman, endpoint and isang arrow. Kaya sabi dito, endpoint first. So, yun po ang mauuna. So, this figure can be named as ray. Ray AB. Magsimula po tayo sa endpoint and then yung infinite direction. Pwede bang tawagin ito na ray BA? So, halimbawa, ito yung figure mo. Pwede ba nating tawagin ito na ray BA? No. Bakit? Kasi yung B mo, hindi siya yung endpoint. Ito yung nasa side ng may arrow mo eh. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung infinite direction. So, hindi siya pwedeng BA at hinuli mo yung endpoint. Okay? Sabi nga po, lagi po dapat endpoint first. So, kapag pinangalanan mo siya as ray BA, that is wrong. Okay? So, dapat endpoint first bago po yung infinite direction. Hindi siya kagaya ng line segment na pwedeng baliktarin. Line segment AB, BA. Ito po, hindi pwede kasi isang endpoint tayo dito at isang infinite direction. So, lagi pong mauuna dapat yung endpoint natin. So, ray AB po dapat. Okay? Do not forget the symbol for ray. So, isang endpoint and then arrow. Okay. Now, what if I also have another point? Okay? Paano kung meron pa tayong isa pang point? So, paano natin siya papangalanan? Okay. So, kung meron pa tayong isang point dito, let's say meron pang isa, pwede mo rin siyang tawagin na ray AC. Bakit? Kasi yung C ay nandun rin siya sa side nung may arrow. So, yung infinite. Okay? So, lagi pong endpoint first. So, ray AC. Pwede rin po. So, isa lang po yun. Pag sinabi mong ray AB at ray AC, pareho lang po siya. Kasi pareho po siyang paganon. Okay? So, ulitin ko, endpoint first bago po yung infinite direction. Okay? So, this figure can be named as ray AB or ray AC. Okay. Paano natin malalaman yung bilang ng rays na nasa ray natin? Okay. So, halimbawa ito. 'Di ba? Ito ay ray AB, ray AC. Okay. So, paano mo ma-check na tama ba yung nilista ko? Tama ba yung bilang? So, you can make use of this formula. Para malaman natin yung bilang ng rays, you can use n-1, where n is the number of points. So, yung n natin dito is 3. Okay? So, 3 minus 1, so that is 2. That's why we have 2 rays here. So, 1, 2. 2 rays po meron tayo. Now, iba po yan kapag line po ang given natin. Actually, meron din po tayong ray kapag line po ang given natin. So, ito pong formula na to ay gagamitin lang po natin kapag ang hinahanap natin na bilang ng ray ay ray po yung figure. So, iba naman po kapag line. Okay? So, iba po ang formula natin dyan. So, given this figure, what are the rays? So, ray BC, ray AB, or AC. Diba, isa lang po ito, yung AB at AC. Okay? And then, ray BA, and then ray CB or CA. Okay, so ulitin ko ha. Ray BC, endpoint, and then yung may infinite direction. Ray AB, endpoint, and then yung nakaturo na infinite direction. Ray BA, and then ray CB or CA. Okay? So, I have here 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 rays. So, paano natin ma-check na apat lang ba ang rays nito? So, you can make use of this formula, 2 times the quantity of n minus 1. Now, tatandaan, bakit tayo nagkaroon ng 2? Kasi po, bakit siya nagta-times 2? Kasi po, ito, ray lang siya. Now, this time, line na po. Meron na nadagdagan siya ng isang direction dun. So, ibig kaya siya nagta-times 2. So, array is just a part of a line. Now, kung meron kang dalawang ray, nakakabuo ka tayo ng line doon. Okay? Nakakabuo tayo ng line. Kaya, nagta-times 2 po tayo dito. Okay? So, number of rays, so 2 times the quantity of n minus 1. So, substitute natin. Meron akong 3 points. So, 2 times 3. Lalagay natin dito 3. So, 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 times 2, we have 4 rays. I-check mo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, tatandaan po na iba po ang pagkuha ng number of rays kapag ang figure mo ay ray, at iba rin po ang pagkuha ng number of rays kapag ang figure mo ay line. Okay, kasi mamaya gamitin nyo to pero ang figure nyo naka-line. Pinapahanap yung number of rays dito, tapos ang ginamit mong formula ito. Ang figure mo line. So, mali yun. Okay? So, yung iba naman, ito ang ginamit para makuha yung bilang ng rays dito. Pero, hindi naman to line. Okay? So, ito po ay para lang po kapag ang figure mo ay ray. Ito naman ay para po malaman kung ilang ang rays sa line. Okay? So, tatandaan po yan. Magkaiba po. Okay. So, from here, isa pa sa mga subsets ng line ay yung tinatawag nating opposite rays. So, as you can see, galing siya sa rays. Okay? Galing siya doon. So, opposite rays. Ano nga ba ito? So, these are rays with a common endpoint but extending in opposite direction. So, pag sinabi nating rays, meron siyang common endpoint na kung saan nag-extend siya sa parehong direction. So, halimbawa, etong figure na to, ano ba ang common endpoint nila? Ano ba yung dalawang rays dito na sa tingin mo magkakaroon sila ng common endpoint? So, the common endpoint here is B. Okay? So, kung ang common endpoint ay B, therefore, ang opposite rays natin, ibig sabihin, sabi ha, it starts with a common endpoint and then infinite direction. Dun sa extending direction mo, opposite. So, opposite, kung ito ang common endpoint, opposite. So, left and right. So, ang opposite rays mo ay ray BA. So, kapag opposite rays, ang ginagamit rin po natin dyan na symbol ay sa ray. Kasi nga po opposite sila. Kasi nga po ray sila. So, ang ginagamit pa rin nating symbol dyan ay sa ray. Okay? So, pag sinabi nating opposite rays, lagi yan pair. Hindi tayo pwedeng sasagot ng opposite rays na isa lang. So, lagi yan pair. Kaya nga po tinawag na opposite rays. So, ray BA and ray BC. Now, halimbawa ang sagot mo is ray BA and ray CB. That is wrong. Okay? Kasi nga po, dapat yung common endpoint yung laging nasa unahan. Kasi yun yung pareho nila eh. So, extending in opposite direction. So, kung meron kang ray BA and then ray CB ang ginamit mo, ibig sabihin, wala silang common endpoint. Kung ray CB, nauna si C dito, di ba ang sabi natin, kapag ray, dapat laging nauuna si endpoint. So, kung CB ang ilalagay mo dito, ibig sabihin, yung endpoint nito ay C, ito ang endpoint niya ay B. So, wala silang common endpoint. Okay? So, tatandaan na kapag sinabi natin common endpoint, dapat endpoint, siya yung nasa unahan. Okay? So, ang opposite race natin, lagi po siyang pair. So, gagamit tayo ng and. So, opposite race natin dito sa figure natin, ray BA and ray BC. Okay? So, pag sinabi pong opposite rays, meron silang common endpoint at nag-e-extend sila in opposite direction. So, kapag sinabi nating endpoint, lagi siya, common endpoint ng opposite rays, it is always in between. Okay? It is always in between the other two points on the line. Okay, so let's try. So I have here a figure, name all the line segments, rays, and opposite rays. So for line segments, we have, so again ang line segment, makikita lang natin siya kapag meron kang line. Okay? Ang line segment ay makikita lang po natin pag meron tayong line. So ang line segment mo, dito mo lang siya kukunin kasi ito yung may line. Okay, so line segment DE, line segment EA, and line segment DA. So, we have 3 line segments. Para ma-check mo kung tama yung bilang ng line segments, balikan mo yung formula natin kanina. Next, for rays, ang dami nating rays. So, we have ray EA, ray EB, ray EC, ED, DE, or pwede rin natin tawagin na DA, and then AE, or pwede rin siyang tawaging AD. Okay? So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rays here. Now, opposite rays, ito po ay makikita mo lang po sa line kasi dapat meron siyang extending in both directions. So, dapat yung opposite direction mo parehong may arrowheads yun. So, ang opposite rays ay makikita lang po natin sa line. So, dito lang tayo titingin. Okay? So, ito po, ang common endpoint niya is E. Okay? So, our opposite rays, ED, ray ED, and ray EA. So, ray ED and ray EA. So, ang common endpoint po nila is point E. Now, test yourself. So, true or false. So, if you need more time, you may pause the video before I show you the answers. So, if you got 10, congratulations. You may share your score sa ating comment section. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell para updated kayo for more video tutorials. This is your guide in learning your math lessons, your Wow Math channel.